Silent Tough Guys Entertainment.
You dead, I speak to God, he really listen. Man, I miss my grandma cooking in the kitchen. How you hate me? You don't know me. You a phony, bunch of baloney. Testimony, nice to meet you. Amen. Word to my preacher. Trying to make it get this paper, but niggas say it. Now I'm always with the same niggas. Running train up on these lame bitches. They hit me on my two-way.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Khay Ali, and we are here for another episode of Art to Art. Today we're talking with my man Ellis Ace Foster.
What up, people? What up?
So the first thing I want to talk about is your name, obviously. Okay. Let's talk about it. What's up with Ellis Ace Foster?
Well, I mean, I chose my own name because that's what my music is about, really. It's just about myself. And I didn't really feel like I needed a, stage name because what I personify through my music is me.
So that's your real name?
That's my name.
Your parents must have knew you were going to be a star. You ever heard that before? That certain people, when they get their names, they're clearly star names, so you know they're meant to be famous?
I don't know. I mean, I hope that's the reason.
What's up, man? So I want to jump right into your project. I really enjoyed it. Oakland 365?
Yep.
So Oakland's in Cali. So what's up with the name of the project?
Well, I mean, when I put it out, I didn't really realize that, the magnitude people would think I was from Oakland. But, and it happened like the same time Straight Outta Compton was coming out and everything like that.
Okay.
So, but Compton is actually the street I live on.
Okay.
And, I mean, what I say? Oakland? Oakland is the street I live on. Oakland is the street I live on, and 365 is basically meaning like my year on that street.
Okay.
My past year. So everything you hear in that Oakland 365 is what I went through that whole year.
Yeah.
That block.
I also love the way that you listed the tracks on your mixtape. I thought that was pretty dope. So for those of you go and check it out, the way he listed the tracks was kind of like a little story to it. So each title kind of fed into a line in the story. So I thought that was pretty dope. I really was rocking with the beats on the album or on the mixtape. They were really good. And I wanted to ask you about a couple of songs on there. Okay, so first of all, so let's talk about Don't Want to Be Street. Okay, so what's the message behind Don't Want to Be Street?
My thing was being from Baltimore. It's never a lane for artists who don't want to rap about, guns, drugs, killing and stuff like that. And that was like, when I wrote that, it was like kind of came from frustration. Not really frustration, but wanted to, make my own lane as far as like my own music. Like I'm spitting so hard, but at the end of the song, I say I don't want to be street. But I can spit just as hard as these other rappers, but I don't have to personify that image.
Brings me to my next question. I actually was curious, what would you classify your music as? Would you say you're a backpack rapper? What kind of rap would you classify yourself as if you had to pick?
That's funny you asked that because we were just like talking about it, just like my crew, whatever. And we kind of like the kickback. We call it the kickback flow. Like something you can just listen to while you're just kicking back.
True.
You don't have to, do too much. You can do everything to it, dance, whatever you do, smoke, drink, whatever you do.
True.
And it's called kickback flow. That's what we call it.
Yeah, I like that kickback flow. So some powerful things I heard in the last couple tracks on your mixtape, and one thing I saw a lot hashtagged on your YouTube page, bully movement. So what's up with bully movement?
Bully movement is our movement. It branched off from like me and my brother being raised like we weren't, we didn't have the freshest stuff. Like we didn't really have like the high materialistic things.
Right.
So we was always raised to not even care for it. Like we went to school, like we didn't really notice how we were dressing, what we was wearing until we got to high school. High school is a rough place.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have the freshest gear on,
especially for boys, man.
Yeah, like your shoes. Man, I'm like, I thought this was regular. You know what I'm saying? So and people looking at us like we crazy, and while we not trying to do the same thing.
Right.
So before useless luxuries, that's what it means. Bully is before you is useless love. Well, useless luxuries, love yourself. So BLLY.
Okay.
So before you just love yourself, and that's kind of what we go by.
Yeah, love that. Before useless luxuries, love yourself. Yo, that's really dope. So I want to talk about your family a little bit. You mentioned your brother. So how was your family in supporting you in your endeavors in being a rapper so far?
My family would support me in everything I do. You know, I started rapping real young. I used to want to be like my brother. My brother had when I was younger, my brother had a group. My older brother had a group called BMW.
Right.
It was Baltimore's Most Wanted. And there was 3 of them guys, and those guys was just like, you know, I looked up to them. They used to record in the home. So when they left, when everybody went home, I used to sneak down there and cut the system back on and rap my own. And it was just one time they had a song just waiting. It wasn't finished or anything. I made a mistake and deleted their whole song.
Oh, did I do that?
But I recorded my own song. So when I came back the next day, they were like, you deleted our song. But he was like, but I like the song you made.
Yeah.
So they ended up like helping me, you know, like, yo, you actually can rap. And then I started, you know, just started rapping there. And you know, I was always influenced by my mom. She's a jazz singer.
Oh wow.
And like back in 2000, she won the Billie Holiday contest. Like she was a big jazz singer. She travels still. So that's what I was influenced by.
Got nothing to lose, and the niggas in my city ain't got nothing to do. But love me, hate me, love me, hate me, love me. When you wonder why I'm not in the mood, yeah. Bitches say I'm in my feelings a lot. I buy a bottle every day, man, I ain't gonna lie. Rest in peace, Ty Nitty, and I ain't gonna cry.
So I also wanted to talk about who are your influences as far as your music are concerned? Who did you grow up listening to? Let's talk about that. And then I want to talk about like who are your influences as far as when you do your music, like who do you like to emulate style wise, or do you emulate people? Is it your own style? What's up with that?
It's a lot of everything. I was influenced by Motown music in the beginning. That's where if you listen to the, you know, hear the tapes, kind of like real like singing, harmonizing, and some of the hooks.
I hear the samples.
And that kind of came from like listening to Motown and listening to the Temptations growing up, and being a fan of like some of like the music movies like the 5 Heartbeats and stuff like that. I love those groups. I used to want to be a singer just because of those music movies. But I'm influenced by first Jay-Z because I love his like storytelling through his music. I can sit back and actually see his vision of what he's talking about.
Right.
And Wayne, because Wayne was my favorite rapper when I was younger because he's witty.
Right.
It's like you can listen to it again like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted my music to be like that.
Oh yeah. That definitely comes through. That's one of the things that I noticed when I was listening to your tracks is you have like this facetious kind of playful nature in a lot of your songs. IG, a lot of it, it's got like a lot of humor to it. You want to talk a little bit about IG? And I like the title, The Homicide, and what it meant.
You want to know what IG is?
You want to talk a little bit about it? Like,
I mean, without getting in trouble.
Without getting in trouble.
But
IG, folks.
But IG was really just a playful song from like just being in the experience of like seeing girls on IG with their significant other.
Right.
But off of it, they're dealing with someone else.
Right.
But you know they're doing something else, but on IG they love that person. But you know they don't really love that person because they're doing that.
Yep.
So that's where really that song came from, and I got a lot of flack from that song. So
see how he left names out of it though? He was real careful with that.
I didn't say anything.
What hoes gon' do? So I treat it like a homicide. I just kill it when she come through. I treat it like a homicide.
I also wanted to ask you, so you were doing a little bit of singing.
Yep.
And was it sex and drugs?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about singing? Do you consider yourself a singer? Like, what's up with the singing?
Not a singer. I can harmonize my voice.
I heard, it sounded nice.
Yeah, that's what I really kind of focus on. I don't really you won't hear a ballad song from me or nothing like that. Like, but I like harmonizing, like the melodic, sound and harmony. I like the layers of voices. Right,
but we won't expect any Drake mixtapes or anything.
No.
Okay.
No time soon.
All right. So sum it up really quickly. If you could collaborate with any artist, rapper, or singer, who would it be?
I would say producer. I want to do music with Pharrell and Dr. Dre. Those are like my favorite producers right now, or all time, really.
I can see that. Well, Ellis Ace Foster, please tell the public where they can find you.
You can find me at IG, at @Ellis Ace Foster. Also Ellis Ace Foster. And you also can find me on SoundCloud, Ellis Ace Foster, Facebook, all in the same name, Ellis Ace Foster. And I mean, I'll be right there, waiting for y'all to come listen to me.
All right. Well, if you guys haven't checked it out, please check out Oakland 365. It's got quite a bit of plays. There are quite a bit of people looking at him. Check out his social media. We got to support each other as artists. I'm your girl, Khay Ali, and this has been Art to Art.
So I treat it like a homicide. Never know what hoes gon' do. So I treat it like a homicide. I just kill it when she come through. I treat it like a homicide. Homicide. I treat it like a homicide. Guess that's just love for fools. I try to kick it like a drug, cause what I give is not enough. Seem like they never my type, unless you down for a night. I don't wanna see that sight, cause I ain't really about that life. Cause I can never get that deep, cause I will never trust no bitch. Just wanna roll, get